The best of when it comes to Reebok jerseys in that era has been a compliment sandwich. We've done a double stack of terrible things about Reebok and then put the nice best of in there, and now we're just going to finish off that double stack with
Honestly, I feel dirty having said good things about Reebok, so this is the palate cleanse I need to be able to go on with the rest of my day.
the sorbet before your meal.
Yes, yes.
I see. There's some nasty things on the
Just
floor right
desserts.
now. Ooh, just desserts, Phil.
Next on Ugly Thursday.
Just desserts.
Welcome back to Ugly Thirds. Today's topic
Is that
is
a question?
worst overall for the Reebok era. For John, take it away.
Phil knows the lawyers are closely watching our moves going forward.
Yes, not plural.
Not plural.
That's a completely different performance.
Different performance, different person. We are the
Sells slightly better than us.
Erator.
Unfortunately.
Woof. Some of the things that happened in Reebok.
Look, I'm trying not to be offended that you wore that for our worst of episode, because that is gorgeous.
I ran out of jerseys.
I've never said that in my life.
Well, I also stacked them this high, so getting to the ones that I wanted, I quit.
We need to work on your system.
I quit.
You work on my spreadsheet. I'll work on your closet.
Yes,
system.
sir.
Okay. Number three.
Oh, baby! It's amazing that this thing was gold all the way. Oh, it's the old half and half.
I mean, I like half and half in my coffee, not on my jerseys.
Shrems, when did they wear these? 2013 to 2015. 2 years longer. And I'm still going to say that the funniest moment in franchise history during this entire streak is when they told Steve Ott that he needed to intro the new jersey by telling him as he's walking in for practice one morning. It's like, hey, Steve, put this on. This is our new jersey. And he's standing there in front of the camera like this. No smile, no nothing. He was flummoxed, flabbergasted, taken aback.
I honestly found watching games where they wore this difficult because it looked like there were three teams out there. Because, I mean, you figure, how often do players actually skate towards you and away from you? It's not a lot. But whenever they turn on the ice and you go, for some reason, I found it genuinely hard to. What I think happened is this was designed by committee, and they listen. Everyone loves the idea of, everyone has a voice and everyone jump in, but like too many cooks spoil the chili.
Yeah,
and I think we forget that far too often. Not everyone can get what they want, but if you try, sometimes you just might find you get what you need.
It doesn't show it on here as bad as other numbers do, but this is the dumbest, most unprofessional font. It is.
But they're sabers.
It is almost like it. You remember the movie The Stupids?
No.
With Tom Arnold. You remember that book growing up, The Stupids?
No.
There was they made a movie with a funny font that reminds me of this right here. Everything about this jersey.
Oh no, not everything.
Well,
because now that I got this back from APS, Phil, you want a jersey cam?
No.
Oh.
Well, okay.
I like it, Phil. Put your foot down. No, he's good. He got it.
Okay. So, first off, it violates the NHL rulebooks. It says it has to be on the shoulder, on the chest, but it's on the shoulder, and it has this wonderful swords design because everything is sabers. Everything is sabers. Which includes not just the number font, not just these here on the collar, not just these, obviously, but also these are swords, and they actually said they're swords in the.
I thought they were the Nashville Fangs.
No, these are swords, and they just stop random. Really, I think 90% of this problem is it just stops randomly. Everything just stops randomly. Like this stops, or that stops randomly. On the back here, on the side, back, I don't even know. Well, it's on the side because it's on the back because that's a feature we didn't talk about. Why? That is just there and just stops randomly.
Nice.
On the sleeve, what is happening on the back of the sleeve?
Everything.
It's a Czechia flag.
You always told me that it's they have a look that is very crystal clear and well designed. It's the Buffalo Sabres. But in case you didn't know that, there it is, Buffalo.
And then it must have been like, oh, with this number font and colors pulled so much better. We want a blue jersey, but we also need it to be a gold jersey. So why not both? And it just became a cape on the
What
back.
if we did half and half? Oh, that's a good idea.
And then you remember where the nickname came from? We all know this as the Turd Burger.
I forgot the exact quote. If you know it better than I do, please.
But it's they made this jersey and they're contracted to wear it for so much. Well, if we made ourselves a Turd Burger, we're gonna have to sit and eat it. And so this became the Turd Burger jersey.
For number 2, you had to sell me on this one, and it took some like real convincing. But you saw this thing a whole lot differently than I did. I see what you're saying now, but please, this one's all you.
I remember talking about this one in Edmonton because I got my first one authentic at the Oilers Arena.
Yep.
It's way too big on me now. But I just got this one in, and to be fair, that a commenter said that the white version is worse, that at least this copper looks good on the blue. Fair. That's a fair statement.
Mm-hmm.
I'll digress, but I don't have the white, so close enough. When you're wearing this, you see nothing. Like you got this. You got piping. There's no hemline, as usual. There's nothing to show here. And if anything, we're way too much red, and Oilers fans are like, red should never come back to an Oilers jersey. This stripe underneath, like it's bigger on this on the back. Then look how much, like if you were to measure this here to here, it gets big, it grows. It grows on the back. And I remember, like, I think I wore this for the flight home because it was a big and bag. I didn't want to pack it. And Phil goes, "Oh, the numbers go there where the stripe ends." No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, because that was a blank, and you did like the Dallas Stars did that, and it made some sense. And maybe on the white, where this was an actual stripe that showed up, it makes some sense.
Yeah.
No, it didn't make any sense. It just, the numbers are here and the stripe is here. Why? What? How easy would that? Just why?
Red, copper, and navy.
It was nicknamed pajamas so quickly.
Yeah.
Because there's just nothing to it. And they expect you to shell out $185 for this.
Yep.
Like, there's nothing to it as a jersey. And like, while I can say bad things about the Toronto one, which is also bad, of it's just those two stripes, this lack of this stopping here for no reason is just egregious.
That's not the worst though.
No, because like, and we had it on the list, and like, how do you not have this list?
Yeah.
How do you not?
Yeah. Ooh. Big oof.
On the Ocho,
Big
motocross. Thrasher skateboarding motocross. With fraying crest.
Oh my god.
I could try put a stitch on that.
Could. It's not coming off just yet. I've got bigger fish to fry. But this is certainly up there. And the finally,
it's actually it is
it's
suffering
fading.
here. Phil,
yes.
can you get real close in there?
Maybe we can see it.
This is the best I might gonna get.
Yeah,
You can kind of see it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Other side doing it. Yeah, it's doing better.
You called this the motocross jersey, and I can't unsee it now. Like
what is happening here? Why does it taper? What is this? Like, there's nothing that makes any sense on any of it. Why? Now, allegedly, the NHL was toying with, what if we had big front numbers on a jersey?
Yeah.
Could we? And which again goes in my whole tinfoil hat of how do you make, like, I'm sure they sold no blank ones of this. Like, who's buying this blank?
I can't. It's like too big.
Like there's
It just says Thrashers on it.
right. It'd just be a big T-shirt with Thrashers on it.
I bought this blank, by the way.
You found one of the few.
Yeah.
Ah yes, Douglas MacArthur, hero of the Philippines.
Clark Douglas MacArthur.
And so they like who could we field test a big number jersey with, and no one's gonna care. And they said the Atlanta Thrashers.
That is our test pool right there.
Which is why there needs to be a team in Atlanta.
I heard. It's not great. And which is funny because we were coming off of like baby blue. Like who are the Atlanta Thrashers? Are they this? Are they baby blue? Are they white? Are they burgundy and white?
Are they a bird head? Are they a swirling toilet bowl with a stick in it? Are they a T?
But the good news is we're gonna try this again, probably in a couple years, and we're gonna get it right.
Yeah, 34 team league. That sounds.
You're gonna have Atlanta and Phoenix, and you're gonna have the return of teams that were defunct.
Right,
but not Quebec.
Not Quebec.
No, sir.
Where you could actually make actual money.
Yeah.
No, sir. Not interested in that.
I mean,
we're gonna put a team in Hamilton before we put a team in Quebec.
Again, would make money. A whole area. It's so bad.
The lineup. That's
so
terrible
bad.
to look at.
And
me sick.
There are so many of that 07, 08, that first year of Reebok that you could put up here and swap at least these two out. I feel very strongly about both of these, especially this design by committee effect. When
the Dallas University jersey could swap in here. Like, just come on.
I mean, Reebok, when they came in, had such a vision that was so, it's not hockey. And somehow the NHL said, sure, great. And then all the apologists said, well, the teams did the designs. And then, again, it came out later of, not really. There were the original 6 teams kind of put their foot down and said no. But everyone else was, yeah, okay, well, that's what you say we have to do. We're going to have to do it. So they did.
Yep.
And it's all so bad. And while Reebok had climbed out towards the end, a lot of good throwbacks, that one.
Sure.
And some riding the ship moments that they got towards the end. But that introduction, and never before had we gotten a change in manufacturer, and that meant a change in designs. I have jerseys that are exactly like the home is one maker, the road is another, and you'd never know it. This was purely a cash grab of how do we make them buy new jerseys, the new Reebok jerseys, and it stunk to everyone of that's what it was.
It stunk.
It stinks.
I think that is if we could sum it up in 2 words, the Reebok era.
It stinks.
Yep. I felt good though. I feel
a little more cleansed about it. I can't wait
now.
for all the Reebok apologists to come out of the woodwork and tell us how wrong we are.
Good.
And it's going to take everything I can not to throw my phone across the room.
Good.
So
I look forward to
this. This will be good. Channeling my negative energy.
Good series. I'm glad this era tour is complete, and I look forward to the next
and
era
we got
tour.
through it rather swiftly, didn't we?
Yes.
Tailor-made to us.
Take that, lawyers. That was a good moment to cut out, Phil. But here we are.
Okay,
we're lingering now.
He shrams them, John. Phil, take us out.
I'm waiting for the appropriate line. Anyways, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, ring the bell to get notifications when we post new videos, and come back for another episode of Ugly Thirds.
I feel gross after this. I gotta shake it
off.
off.
Oh wait, it was all a Taylor Swift joke?
I gotta shake it off.
I had no idea.